Everything you need to know about your skin microbiome. Welcome to the Uma Show. Did you know that scientists can approximately predict your age with just your skin microbiome? Something to wonder about, right? Long gone are the days of when you just simply slap on an anti-aging moisturizer and hope for the best. People are thankfully realizing the importance of wellness and know that overall wellness and skin health go hand in hand. Not only that, a few years ago, skincare was also just marketed to a certain age group. Today, however, skincare is less about your age and more about your skin type, lifestyle, and individual needs and concerns. And one of the most exciting things in the skincare and wellness world is the skin microbiome. Since every day, more and more skincare companies are starting to invest in microbiome technology, I think it's high time I discuss the all too important factor of skincare, the holy skin microbiome. There even have been claims that your skin microbiome could be the secret key you were looking for, the door to youthful and luminous skin. My 7-day facelift live program is back. The live program was such a hit the last time, and I've had so many requests from wonderful women like you to bring it back. So join me next 7-day live facelift program starting September 27th and learn anti-aging face yoga and face massage techniques that will help you sculpt, lift, and tighten your skin. The live program includes 7 hours of live facial massage training, secrets of natural facial sculpting, lifetime access to all the recordings, and complete guide to facial toning. If you are someone looking for natural and affordable skincare options over cosmetic procedures to combat aging, then this course is just for you. All the details below in the link. So what is skin microbiome? For those of you who don't know about skin microbiome yet, let's start with what is skin microbiome. The skin microbiome, sometimes called the skin flora, is the term for trillions of species that live on our skin. There are 1,000 different bacterial species and up to 80 different fungi species. Some of these are also residents of your gut microbiome, and some are more likely to be found on your skin rather than your gut. Another important thing to know is microbiome is quite like a fingerprint. No two people have the same microbiome. The skin microbiome changes depends on the eco niche or location, age, and gender. For example, a hormonal, sweaty teenage boy sports a very different microbiome than a post-menopausal woman. These microbiomes not only boost immunity and regulate pH levels, but are also helpful in creating tight junctions between skin cells, which helps keep water in and toxins out. Meanwhile, producing natural antibodies called antimicrobial peptides that fight harmful bacteria. How does it affect our health? Number 1, communication with our immune system. Microbes don't only lie on the surface of the skin, but according to research in 2013, scientists found microbes in the innermost layer of the skin, which is the subcutaneous fat layer. The most interesting thing is that is where the microbiome and our immune system engage in a very intimate conversation 24/7. So we have to make sure that the microbiomes whisper only good things to our immune system. Number 2, infection prevention. Just like a gut microbiome prevents bodily infections, skin microbiomes also work similarly. It helps control the growth of pathogenic organisms and helps prevent infection. Skin microbiomes are actually our first line of defense. Number 3, controls inflammation. I've just told you about the conversation between our skin, immune system, and our microbiome, right? Well, inflammation is how you can tell how that conversation is going. If there are no signs of inflammation, that means that your microbiome and immune system are getting along well. But if your immune system thinks that the microbiomes are crossing some kind of line, that causes the system to produce inflammatory compounds, which, if you've been taking care of your skin microbiomes, can help control it. Number 4, environmental shield. The skin microbiome acts as a shield against environmental aggressors. It limits the exposure of our skin to allergens, oxidative damage, and even helps in healing our wounds. The skin microbiome is also responsible for keeping the skin plump and moist. The one thing that I've recently heard, and it's amazing scientific research based news, is that microbiomes help protect us from harmful UV rays. Help your microbiome. Before we discuss microbiome in skincare products, as a wellness coach, I believe there are some things you definitely need to incorporate in your daily life to support the function of your microbiome. Number 1, hydration and healthy foods. If processed foods and excessive sugar is a part of your daily life, it's time to ditch it, because of what goes into your mouth also shows up on your skin and really affects your skin microbiome. Try focusing on colorful veggies, good fats, and beauty foods. Also, lots and lots of water. For that, I recommend water-based foods. Ditch the trigger foods. Focus on what triggers your skin. There are certain foods that act as an irritant and can offset the balance of your skin microbiome. For example, dairy and gluten are known for the trouble they can cause to your skin, like eczema and acne. Number 2, work the gut. Your gut microbiome also has an immense effect on your skin microbiome. So take care of your gut microbiome to keep the skin microbiome healthy too. And I've spoken about it extensively in so many videos of mine on YouTube. But if you want to know about it in detail, please go and check out my Holistic Skincare Masterclass digital course, because I have a full module on how food affects our skin. Number 3, avoid harsh soaps. There really is such a thing as over-cleansing. Using harsh soaps and over-cleansing your skin can actually remove the good bacteria from your skin. So try to use gentle cleansers and soap containing aloe or coconut derivatives to let the healthy bacteria thrive and do its thing. Number 4, exercise. If you're following the step number 1, which is staying hydrated and eating healthy, the sweat you produce is likely to fortifying prebiotic for the skin microbiome. Not to mention, working out leads to better skin health overall, because when you exercise, you increase the blood flow to your skin, nourishing your skin with vital nutrients and oxygen. Also, try to manage your stress with yoga or meditation, which will help you and your skin microbiome. Microbiome in skincare products. There are 3 ways skincare products can help your skin microbiome. Prebiotics. The first one is prebiotics. Now, you might have heard of it already, but for those of you who don't know, prebiotics are like fertilizers for our microbes, and they help the good bacteria live long and prosper. The one good thing about prebiotics is that they can't be harmed by preservatives, because prebiotics isn't living organisms, which makes them super easy to formulate. Probiotics. Now, this is something to carefully choose for your skin. Unlike prebiotics, probiotics are living organisms which are included in products, which makes it hard to formulate with other products, because preservatives are not evolved enough to know the difference between helpful and harmful microbes. Which is why most products containing probiotics need to be refrigerated. Otherwise, it just might end up harming your skin microbiomes. Many companies claim that their probiotic-based products does not need to be refrigerated, but there isn't much evidence to back that claim. Postbiotics. After the microbiomes that are living on the skin die off, what's left of the organisms is called postbiotics. Postbiotics are used to develop chemicals that help rejuvenate our skin cells and give more life to them. So, companies use these postbiotics to support healthy microbes for better looking skin and better aging skin. Those products I was telling you about, which claim to be probiotic but didn't need to be refrigerated. Well, according to the FDA, 90% of them are actually using postbiotics. When it comes to your microbiome, it's all about balancing rather than boosting. So if your microbiome is behaving nicely, it's all about a friendly dose of probiotic skincare to keep it in check. If acne and eczema are present, go for a more targeted treatment plan to get those bacterial levels back in balance. I hope this video helped you understand your skin better. If you want more help in understanding your skin better, then please go check out my first ever online course, Holistic Skincare Masterclass. It has everything that you need to heal your own skin. Also, go on my website and don't forget to download 20 delicious salad recipes for glowing skin and become a part of my Insiders Club by subscribing to my newsletter. Sending you lots of love and health.